ebook on the critical alignment floor exercises. For this one, you're going to need the spinal strip and the felt pad. I'm going to roll the felt pad up along the long edge. You want to make sure the roll is nice and tight. So to do that, I get my whole body in there, snug it up. Once I've rolled up the felt pad, I'm going to keep my hands on it as I shift around and lay down on it so that it's coming across my mid-chest. So if I were to drop a line down from my breastbone, the base of my breastbone straight down, it would be above the felt pad. The next step is to take the spinal strip and fold it in half, tucking the cut edge of the spinal strip up against the felt pad, so that the spinal strip's running along the length of your spine. Then take your hands behind the spinal strip and point your elbows forward as you let your rib cage drop down, the low ribs in particular. Use your hands around the spinal strip to draw your chin in towards your chest and keep the back of your neck long as you start to get taller through your spine and slowly extend over the felt pad. As I'm lowering down here, I'm making sure that my ribs don't pop up. So I'm not tipping over the roll, I'm lengthening over the roll. And yes, my ribs will come up a little bit, but I'm trying to go for more extension through my mid-back than a feeling of tipping. So I'm trying to keep my spine long. And once my head comes down and my knuckles touch the floor, my elbows go out to the sides. And then from here, I'm just going to place my hands on my low ribs again, just to encourage that feeling of lengthening out over the felt pad and the spinal strip, rather than the tipping action. After a few breaths in this position, I'm going to wiggle my feet together so my big toes are touching, the inside edges of my knees are touching. And moving slowly, I'm going to tip my knees about 5 to 10 degrees towards the right, just until I start to feel the movement of the muscles in my back. And this is just a very gentle rotation that will help loosen up some of the muscles alongside your spine. After holding this for a few breaths, I'll come back to midline and do the same thing on the other side. I'm showing this fairly quickly, and you can stay in these rotations or take as much time as you need lying over the felt pad and the spinal strip. And then to release the pose, roll off to the side. I'm going to roll away so you can see the props. Pull the spinal strip out, press up a little bit, pull the felt pad out, roll onto your back. Let your back rest on the floor for a few moments before getting up. And yeah, enjoy. Have fun with it.